Packers at Colts last Sunday was one of the most humiliating and embarrassing games for a fan, a Packers fan such as myself. It's for 2 weeks I ran my mouth saying Packers are going to win this game by at least 21 points. This would be an easy game. The Colts are down. They've got rookies all over that field. Packers will destroy them. Based on how we played, you would have thought Mike Sherman was still our head coach. Our defense was so porous, we let a rookie quarterback throw the ball again and again and again and again to the same freaking receiver on pretty much every play or every series. Luck to Wayne. Luck to Wayne. Luck to Wayne. Luck to Wayne. Oh, look, Wayne has over 200 yards and they're still throwing it to him because the Packers don't know how to play defense on him. We had that game started off exactly how it needed to be. 14-0 in the first quarter, 21-3 at halftime. It starts off like that and I'm thinking, wow, this is going to be even worse than what I thought. We're already up by 18 at halftime. We could extend this out to 35 by the end of the game. Luck was getting hit. They just couldn't get the ball downfield. They kept punting it away. Rodgers and the Packers offense was doing what they needed to do to execute and get some points on the board. Then halftime comes and they come out in the second half and all of a sudden the Packers don't know how to play football. The offensive line doesn't know how to hold. The defense doesn't know how to get through the offensive line of the Colts to hit Luck. And the Colts offense is just shredding the Packers defense. We came out in that second half like we'd had that wrapped up. The Colts came out in that second half like at halftime Bruce Arians, the interim head coach, had ripped a new butthole into all of them and tried to remind them that the reason why they were playing that game was for Chuck Pagano. Worked for them, but I also think if the Packers had actually come out with a little more fire, no matter how much the Colts brought it in the second half, the Packers had already built up a big enough advantage to where it wasn't going to matter. They were going to win by a touchdown or 10 points or something like that. And guess what? We came out looking like garbage. We came out looking like we were the worst team in the NFL. Yeah, I was proud. We got a quarterback who stands too long in the pocket when he knows his offensive line is constantly breaking down in front of him, and instead of trying to get away or running the ball or throw the ball away, he just stands back and takes the sack. Now, it's not all Rodgers' fault. We've got a problem with the offensive line all of a sudden doesn't know how to play, doesn't know how to block or hold anymore. They're like wet toilet paper, and they're just getting shredded. And Aaron Rodgers, I don't know, it just frustrates me when I see him getting sacked again and again and again, and he just walks off to the sideline like it's no big deal. Like, his face is just like that. He's got to light a fire under his offensive line's butts. He is the leader of that offense. He needs to get something going. He can't settle for that and think it's okay and let them think it's okay. He's got to do something. But anyway, lost 30-27. Gave it up. Mason Crosby's really crappy field goals, that corkscrew looking one at the last second, was pitiful. I don't know. It's frustrating. I don't like going to 2-3, especially with what happened to us with the Seahawks earlier this year. But we've got our work cut out for us. We have to start getting it going, and we got to start it with the Houston Texans on Sunday night, which is definitely not easy. Their defense is extremely good, and if the Colts can break through our offensive line and do all that fun stuff and, you know, hold all of our receivers to not being able to get open, then you know Houston's going to be able to do that, if not better than that. Sucks.